hubby and I went over onto our property to work a little bit. He cut down some trees, and then he used an old-fashioned sickle to cut some weeds out of the way. We put a stake up here for where our electric pole will go. But a sickle is probably one of the oldest harvesting tools that has been used in the Appalachian Mountains. It has a curved metal blade that is attached to a wooden handle, as you can see as my hubby uses it here. Many people have used this to harvest things such as wheat and rice, but it's also good to use to cut grass. But using this tool takes a little bit longer compared to more modern gas or electric powered tools, which we didn't have the weed eater over here, and we needed to get this grass cut down, but we did have the sickle with us. If for some reason people had to go back to using this sickle, they could. It would be no problem at all. Like I said earlier, it just take a little bit longer to use. So as you can see here, he got most of this grass cut down out of the way, and here is how it actually looks. We just actually cut enough, or he did, cut enough out of the way for the people to see where we want our power pole. And then while he was there, he cut up some trees. These were some pretty big trees. So he had to figure out which way he wanted it to fall, and then saw a little bit off of it, used some wedges in there to help with the way it fell. So we'll just watch as these things fall. Leaning that way. Thinking that's where it's gonna fall. There he goes! Going! Son of a beefy. Whoa! I didn't realize I made that sound as it was falling down. My hubby thought that was the funniest thing ever. Wow. The reason these trees have to go is we're getting our electricity put in, so they told us that we had to clear 20 foot on each side of everywhere they placed a stake. And we got a couple of quotes from some local people, and then the first one, they wanted $10,000 to cut all the trees down, and then the second guy wanted $8,500. So we talked about it and just decided we didn't want to pay that much. So hubby did it all by himself. It took him the better part of 4 days, maybe 5, so close to a week. He worked on it off and on all week, and then he had to go back later and trim up those trees that fell. But this is just a few of the bigger ones he cut. He spent a lot of time cutting some other things out too. There she blows.